It's a sign that the change of season is coming. This weekend, the Hurricane Meadows Fall Festival begins.
It takes place every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday through November 1st. Joining us this morning to talk about the Fall Festival is the owner of Hurricane Meadows, Evan Putnam. Evan, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, first of all, before we get to the festival and all the activities and what the festival has to offer, this year's event benefits an organization called Walk a Mile in Their Shoes. But folks that don't know about that organization, let's talk about how special it is.
Yeah, it was founded by the late Bill Diamond. And they advocate for kids that are in state custody and foster children, and their goal is to eradicate child homicides in state custody, which is a phenomenal cause, and it's near and dear to my wife and my heart. I was raised with a lot of foster siblings, and we can't say how much we appreciate being with them, and what a great cause.
Well, it's very special. And let's talk about the festival. Speaking of family friendly, absolutely. When can people expect, what can they expect when they come to the farm? Yeah,
it's on about 31 acres, 5-acre corn maze, 5-acre pick your own pumpkins, lots of blooms of sunflowers to pick, and a lot of fun farm themed games and rides for kids to unplug and enjoy, and some great food too. Fall flavors, apple cider donuts, apple cider, burgers and pizzas and all sorts of home cooked stuff. So
this is the third year of the event. And for the folks that have gone there the first 2 years, you have some changes going on for year 3.
Yeah, we've added a giant sand pit for kids to unlock their inner construction worker and play with sit on excavators and loaders. We've upgraded our corn pit, which is essentially a giant sand pit with corn kernels. It's a sensory activity. Kids can bury themselves or dig around in the corn. It's a good time. Added some new cannon options for our potato cannon, which is a big hit. So lots of new stuff and all the favorites as well.
Yeah, what are some of the favorites? What do you think are some of the, just best activities that kids always flock to?
We have 2 giant jumping pillows, which is essentially a bounce house without sides. It's organized chaos. Kids can jump for as long as they'd like, get out all the energy, and then take some great naps. And then, of course, the potato cannon shooting the old cars is a fan favorite as well. So,
yeah, tell us about the pumpkin destruction. That's the one thing I want to know about. I mean, that seems like talk about a kid's activity, big kids too.
Sure. Yeah. So last year we had all these leftover pumpkins, and I said, well, let's kind of end the season with a bang. So we called a friend of mine, and they come up with a helicopter, and we filled the inside of the helicopter with pumpkins, and they fly over and drop them on old cars. We have big wooden mallets. People can smash pumpkins with wooden mallets, put them on tees and hit them with baseball bats. Basically just get your Wreck-It Ralph out and have some fun. And we're going to add some new secrets this year to destroy all our leftover pumpkins. So don't miss that. That's November 1st.
Oh, November 1st. Okay. And also the corn maze is a big attraction as well.
It is. 5 acres of corn. We have not yet figured out how many miles of paths, but it's extensive. There is a smaller maze within the maze if you wanted to just kind of try it on for size, or you can venture through the large maze, and you can spend anywhere from 15 minutes to 45 minutes in there, just making sure you're checking all the boxes.
Yeah, and if it's a 5-acre corn maze, if you get lost, it could feel like 30 acres.
Yes.
Huh?
It can. The corn is very tall this year, so it's more like a tunnel. So it's a great maze. It's a theme of construction vehicles this year, so we'll have some aerial views for the kids to look at. But
kids will love that.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's talk about your Sunflower Festival coming up next weekend too. That is added to this whole I mean, sunflowers are so beautiful.
Yeah, this year the first planting, we plant them in stages so that they're going to be blooming throughout the entire season. The first bloom is beautiful right now. The second bloom with that about 200,000 blossoms for people to choose from, all different colors. They're absolutely beautiful this year.
How has the season treated you? I mean, we started off, the spring with, a bunch of rainy weekends, and then all of a sudden it was dry, dry, dry. Now, like half the state's in a drought. How have you been impacted by that?
Well, I've been farming my entire life, so I know the one thing we can never count on is the weather. We make do. The corn did really well. It kind of got tall enough before the drought to shade itself, and it's doing really well. The pumpkins pulled through. Sunflowers got the little bit of a drink they needed last weekend. So all in all, we're doing just fine with the weather. We do hope that we get rain during the week and sunny weekends, but we'll take any weather we can get.
What is it like being down on the farm? I mean, what made you want to do this? Own a farm, you got corn, you got all these things, sunflowers. I mean, talk about that.
I was born and raised on a farm. Obviously, farming is a hard way of life, and sustainability in agriculture is really tough to find these days. So the agritourism side of things kind of adds some sustainability to that. And it's just such a beautiful farm, and we want to keep it a farm for many years. It's a wholesome way of living, and I really enjoy being out in the field every day, enjoying the weather, or fighting it, either way. Yeah, it's a great way of life, and I want to introduce that to people in the community, come out and see what farming's all about. And we do have an educational field trip that you can walk around and see some educational boards and learn a little bit about soil health or life cycle of a piece of corn or what have you. So there is an educational side of it as well.
And what has the turnout been like in the past for this event? And I'm sure there's something for everyone of all ages too.
Yeah, there's a great turnout. I think last year we were just shy of 15,000 people. This year I expect to see more. Just word of mouth is really taken off. Looks like we're going to have some good weather. But yeah, there's activities for all ages. Again, the cannon. I mean, everybody from 90 to 9 loves that. And the maze. I mean, we've had people in a wheelchair get through the entire maze. So there's some tenacious people out there, so it's what you make of it, but it's a great activity for kids and adults as well.
Let's talk about your farm's mission is to create a fun, sustainable agriculture business with family and community at the core. How important is that to you?
It's huge. I have 2 young kids. If they choose to be in ag, I want there to be something for them to do. And obviously farms are disappearing in this area at an alarming rate. And I want to make sure that we can keep that farm a farm for many, many years and show people that there is other ways to make money in agriculture. There's plenty of room for other fall festivals, spring festivals, what have you. So I encourage all farmers to look at their options and add a bit of agritourism, bring the community to you, and they'll help you stay a farm for many years to come.
Yeah, it's so important for our state. Remind everybody of when this is happening and where they can come check it out.
Yeah, we're located at 85 Hurricane Road in Falmouth. We open this Friday the 12th, and we run through November 1st. It's every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're also open the Monday of Columbus Day.
All right, that's this weekend. You open today, and the following weekend, all about sunflowers.
That's it.
All right, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much for having me.
Well, after the break,